What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today for episode number 35 of the Car 5 podcast. I'm your host, Joshua. For today's episode, we're going to be talking about an absolutely insane and unobtainable Ferrari. So as usual, everyone, let's go ahead and just dive right into it. So like I had just said, this Ferrari is so crazy, it's actually unobtainable. And you might be thinking to yourself, so even if I had all the money in the world, I couldn't just walk into a Ferrari dealership and buy it. No. Here's why. Because this car, called the P80C, was built for one customer in particular. There's one individual out there that has such a passion for Ferrari and is such a big Ferrari collector and a long-time Ferrari collector. This car was commissioned by one customer to Ferrari, combining their two favorite vehicles and mashing them together for a more modern type of Ferrari that is actually multi-use. The reason why this is just insane to think about, here's why. If you're not aware, Ferrari is kind of like a level system. And what that means is you can't just walk into a dealership and say, oh, I have enough money, I want to buy this LaFerrari that you guys have. Doesn't work that way. If you've never been a Ferrari owner before, you have to start out at the bottom. You have to start out with their entry-level car and then work your way up until you're in good standings with them, until you get to the point where you can buy these exclusive hypercars and special edition cars. This person does not have just a special edition car. This is a completely custom-made car. This person said, hey, I want you to take two of my favorite cars, which actually is the Ferrari Dino 206S and the Ferrari 330 P3 P4. Combine them together for a more modern version and make it multi-use. So I can not only use it on the track, but I can use it on the street as well. First of all, that's baller. Second, how much money did that take? And third, it took 4 years to complete. Absolutely wild. So getting into the details of this P80C, it's actually based on the 488 GT3's chassis, but the engine as well, which means you're going to have a 3.9 liter twin turbo V8, and in this particular one, you're going to push more than 710 horsepower. Interior-wise, it's pretty much exactly the same as the GT3 except for the seats. Because this car is kind of built for if you wanted to drive it on the street too, it's going to have those same race bucket type seats you're going to see in the 488, but they're a lot more plush. They got a lot more padding. So the car is more comfortable. If you can drive it on the street, you absolutely can, and you won't be breaking your back doing so. But exterior of the car, in my opinion, this is where all the magic happens. This is where you see the combination of the two cars coming together. So like I said, you're combining the Dino 206S and the 330 P3 P4. Now this is where the P80C, again, gets its magic. Here's why. Because you're going to have that modern race look with a bunch of retro aerodynamics and retro design. So you're going to have aerodynamics inspired from Ferrari F1 cars, Ferrari production cars, and Ferrari challenge cars, all on this one vehicle. The side skirts, the T-wing, the rear wing, the buttresses, both rear and front diffusers, the louvers over the front wheels, all of these things are added onto the P80C so you can get the quickest and fastest lap times. Here's the crazy part. At any moment in time, remember how I said this has been made as a multi-use car? All of this crazy aero can be taken off. Think of it like Legos. Like you can snap them on to use them, and then you can snap them right off. The 18-inch center lock wheels that are currently fitted to the car for track use can be swapped out for 21-inch cars for 21-inch wheels for street use. I don't know if you're understanding how wild this is. To have Ferrari build you a vehicle that you can use for anything you want. That's all I have to say. I have nothing else to say because I'm still mind blown by it. How much money did that take? how much design did that take? And it took them 4 years to complete it. So that's it for the Ferrari P80C. It's just an absolutely insane vehicle. Hopefully we'll all get the chance to see it one day. Obviously I have photos, but other than that, that concludes episode number 35, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to follow on Instagram, like on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember, when you subscribe, you have a chance at the end of the month to enter in a free giveaway, some free merchandise from your most favorite car brand. So don't forget to subscribe. Anything you guys need from me, don't hesitate to send me an email, info@car5podcast.com. Don't forget to tune in for episode number 36, May 17th, in which we're going to be talking about what $7 million worth of Aston Martins will get you. It's pretty cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember to drive safe. Have a fantastic evening. Thank you.